Disclaimer: I have no claim to the Vampire Diaries nor the originals. The only things that I own in this story are Talia, any original side characters, and any changes I make to the story. This is a work of fan fiction. All other rights belong to the creators of both shows on the CW. Chapter 3: Tangled Up in Blue, Part 4. It feels like hours have passed. I've been sitting in this mansion the entire afternoon, and surprisingly, not a single drop of alcohol in my system. A personal achievement, really. Didn't want to make the prego ego jealous. So they just left you here to babysit me? Haley sounded about as offended as I felt. Unfortunately, I replied. But I suppose I understand their reasoning. I leaned back lazily. Last time Klaus left you alone, you wandered into the quarter. Haley looked down, guilt creeping across her face. Not that I'm justifying my brother's behavior, I continued. I'm simply explaining how much of a paranoid bastard he can be. I gently lifted her chin. For future reference, you might want to avoid any vampires. Haley sighed. Sorry, I'm still getting used to being cared for by the strongest creatures in the world. In the most dangerous place for me to be. She rested a hand over her stomach. I know. Sounds like the perfect environment for a baby. I barked out a laugh. Finally, someone said it. Haley Marshall was actually rather fun. Sassy, self-assured, not conceited. I could see us getting along. No need to apologize, I said. If I ever imagined babysitting a fully grown woman, you'd be my first choice. She smiled softly, but the smile didn't last long. Today, something was off. She kept lowering her head, drifting into thought. And after the year I've had, I know exactly what it looks like to be trapped in your own mind. Is something bothering you? I tilted my head slightly. You can talk to me. I have nobody to spread the gossip to. Nothing's bothering me. Her voice was barely audible, even with vampire hearing. I sighed dramatically. Oh no, don't you start that nonsense. I leaned forward. I know what avoidance looks like. Trust me. My tone softened. You have something I never will. Someone willing to listen. I folded my arms. So chin up and tell me who I need to kill. A pause. Unless this is about Elijah again. Haley blinked slowly, then took a breath. It's not Elijah. A beat. It's my family. That caught my attention. What about them? I frowned. I'm afraid I'm out of the loop. Price of arriving late to the party? Haley hesitated, then spoke. When I was in Mystic Falls, with your brother, her voice faltered. After everything. He noticed a birthmark on my shoulder. She looked down. And here I am. I've been searching for my family, the pack I came from, for years. I thought I'd finally get answers here. Instead, she gestured to her stomach. I got a supernatural, impossible pregnancy. So she was an orphan. That explained quite a lot. Birthmark, I repeated. May I see it? She hesitated, then pulled down the sleeve of her shirt, revealing a small crescent moon on her shoulder. I leaned closer and immediately recognized it. Well, I said lightly, that's definitely the mark of the crescent wolves. Klaus sent you to the right city. Haley's eyes widened. So there were wolves here? I laughed. Of course. You could never get rid of them in the quarter. Though most preferred the bayou, I waved a dismissive hand. My brothers were always making alliances. Your people struggled with leadership. New crescent drama every other week. And of course, I smirked slightly, the ever-ambitious guerreras. Haley leaned forward eagerly. If there were so many wolves, where did they go? How did Marcel drive them out? And where are they now? Ah, there was the frustration. I'll be honest, I admitted. I haven't the slightest clue. My family hasn't been anywhere near New Orleans since 1919. I shrugged. But I can help you find them. Haley looked hopeful. I wouldn't know where to start. Especially with Klaus watching my every move. I leaned closer, lowering my voice conspiratorially. Who says he needs to know? Haley's smile returned, bright and mischievous. I'm listening. Before I could answer, the front doors slammed open downstairs. Finally, Haley sighed. Shall we see what's happening? I smirked.